This is my buddy Kylo, and he's a good boy. Kylo is almost 9 years old now. Kylo loves to run and play catch, but that wasn't always the case. Earlier this year, we noticed Kylo had gotten pretty lethargic. We would toss the ball or frisbee and he would take a few steps and turn around uninterested. He would avoid going up and down the steps to come see us. He was really hesitant to jump up onto the couch or bed or into the car to head over to the lake. We also noticed some growths on his neck and a large one on his belly. We decided to ditch the kibble we were feeding him and to give him something more fresh, healthy, and nutritious. Since we started making our own food for Kylo, things have completely turned around. He is like a puppy again and can play for hours on end. And even his growths have significantly decreased in size. Stick around to see how we make the food that he loves so much. The ingredients consist of beef and venison, about 6 to 7 pounds total. Usually we use about 8 sweet potatoes. Then we have some fresh spinach and green beans. We also add a cup of organic quinoa. For his morning serving, we also add a serving each of colostrum, immune defense powder, and a nutrient additive. I will put links in the video description. I also put a squirt of wild Alaskan salmon oil into each serving. I start off by peeling the sweet potatoes so they are easier to digest for him. Prep my sheet pans with some foil and wipe them down with olive oil so they don't stick. And then I chop the sweet potatoes up into 1/2-inch cubes. I pop these into the oven at 350 degrees until they are soft and a little browned on the edges. Next, I cook the quinoa to the directions on the package. For this batch, I'm using 1 cup of the dry quinoa. For this batch, we have beef round roast and sirloin roast and a venison top round roast. We chop up the roast into smaller chunks and then grind it using this cool attachment we got for our stand mixer. Then we brown up all the meat, making sure to remove the excess fat. Mix in the green beans, mix in the cooked quinoa, and mix in our roasted sweet potatoes. Then we start sauteing our fresh spinach. It doesn't all fit into one pot, so we divide it up into 2 pots to stir in the spinach. Here's what the final product looks like. It smells absolutely amazing. I would have no problem eating this myself. Once the mixture cools down, we then bag it up into individual servings, and I put a squirt of salmon oil into each bag. Kylo weighs about 40 pounds, so for each serving we do about 3/4 of a cup. This batch ended up getting us 44 servings total. Once we have them all bagged up, we store them in the freezer and pull them out to thaw as needed. As you can see, Kylo is really excited for his new homemade food. He's looking lean and strong with plenty of energy to spare. This is definitely a labor of love and does take a bit of work, but for us it is totally worth it to have our little buddy feeling good and playing really hard. Please feel free to leave any questions in the comment section. I'll be happy to answer them for you. And as always, please like and subscribe, and thank you for checking out my video.